Here. Hi, welcome to Lunchtime Stamping at Noon with Tina. I'm Tina Carini with SpongeandStamp.com, coming to you live from Byron, Georgia. So I hope that you guys are having a wonderful week so far. This is midweek. It is Wednesday, January 19th. And we are just sitting here hoping that the internet guys don't come during our live. You guys know I've been having internet issues, so we've been working on that, and they're supposed to come out sometime today, and I'm really nervous that they're going to come during the live. They couldn't give us a time. You know, sometimes they'll tell you we'll be between this time and that time, and they didn't do it this time. So we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and just ask Jesus just to please just hold them back until after the live. But I'm glad that you guys are watching and that you're here joining me for some lunchtime stamping. And if you are watching the replay, thank you so much. If you're watching from YouTube, again, thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you do so by clicking that red subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up because YouTube really likes that and it helps my channel out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. So I just want to wait here a few minutes to let some more of you guys jump in and join us. I have a few announcements to make, not a whole lot, shouldn't take a long time, but let me give you a sneak peek of what we're going to be making. We're going to be making this cute little box. Oh, the lighting is so bad. Oh, let me see if I can, maybe if I hold it back some. Oh, I'm so sorry about the lighting. But anyway, so this is what we're going to be making, but we're going to do a Valentine box instead. This is a little birthday box. It holds inside, I really don't know what it holds. I bought some things thinking it would fit in there, and they were just a little too big. But I put some ink spots in here, and you can put some candy, just all kinds of things. I think it measures like 2 1/4 wide, 2 1/4 high by 3 inches this way. So don't ask me measurements. Isn't that funny? And I do paper crafting, which is all about measurements. But anyway, so this is what we're going to be doing today. So hey, Chris. Hey, Carol. Glad you guys jumped on. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time, but I did want to go through some announcements. And I don't want to rush through our Facebook Live, but I am really terrified that they're going to come. So let me go ahead and put some of these up here. I am going to go here and here. Hopefully this will work. There we go. Hey, I'm moving up in the world. So proud of myself. Hopefully you guys can read this. If you guys are having troubles reading it or whatever is going on, if you see anything, that you could just let me know so that maybe I can work on it or try to change it and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so this is the January host code. So with your online orders under $150 before tax and shipping, please use this host code. If your orders are $150 or more, please keep the host code, keep the host rewards for yourself. Do not use the host code. So that is that. So let's move on to the next one. Here we go. This is celebration. So the first one is every $50 that you spend, you earn a free celebration item from the celebration brochure. Spend $100 and you choose $100 item or two $50 items. And it's limitless, you guys. So you can spend as much as you want and get, as long as you meet that $50 or $100 mark, then you get to choose some goodies, which we're going to be working with today. Are we? Yes, we are. So you'll get to see some of that too. And it is while supplies last. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Carol. So then the next one is when you become an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you join a supportive community of others who share your passion for creativity. So you join for $99. you get to choose $125 worth of product of your choice from either the annual or the mini catalog. Celebration items, host sets, celebration items are excluded from that. So let's see, and host sets, I believe too. Let's see. And then plus during celebration, you get to choose 2 free stamp sets as well. So that is a really super deal. And I would love for you to join our team, the Spongin Stampers. So if you're looking to join and if you have any questions, please just reach out and contact me. I will be so happy to help you and answer them the best that I can. Okay, so the next one is the last celebration thing that's going on is if you host a party or your personal sales too, if you reach $300 in party sales or personal sales, you get the Calming Camellia stamp set for free. Plus, you also get your Stampin' Rewards too that you earn for that. Yeah, I'm only on Facebook right now. I'll upload it later to YouTube. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, so let's see. So if you guys are thinking about hosting a party so that you can get those host rewards for yourself, get this free stamp set, and plus your friends and family that come to your party, they get to, if they purchase $50 or more, then they get free stuff too. So it's a win-win. So really think about that. Reach out to me and let's get those booked because this ends the end of February. And you want to have time to have your party and get all the orders in before it closes, before it ends. Okay, so one more or 2 more. So my email list, if you guys are not receiving my emails, please check your spam boxes and your junk mail because it may have gone to that. If you haven't signed up, you want to do that. You get a free card tutorial every month from me exclusively for my email friends. I don't show it anywhere on my Facebook, on YouTube, anywhere. It might be in my house, in my studio. So if you come to my class, you might see it, but you won't know that that's an exclusive card unless you're on my email list. So make sure that you do that. I'm going to post all the links to a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about in the description box in the next couple of days. It all depends on how much I can get done before the cable or the internet guys get here. So the next thing is Paper Pumpkin. So you guys, Paper Pumpkin is going to be so cute next month. We've already had this month. So next month, February, is a safari celebration. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be doing some more posting on it and all that kind of good stuff to that. So you want to make sure that you're subscribed to Paper Pumpkin to get this. It is a prepaid subscription. It's $22 a month. Shipping is free. Everything that you need to create the projects are in that box. They come in the box. Your first box, you'll get a clear block. You don't want to get rid of that because you'll have to hang on to that for all your next boxes that you get. So it's an awesome kit. It's for beginners. It's for avid. I have some Paper Pumpkin customers who don't really even make the kits. They do, what do you call it? Alternative ideas. So they use the pieces in there, but they come up with some really great ideas with it. So it's a really cool kit. You get a whole lot for your money. It's a bang for your buck. So last but least, let me put this up. Tomorrow night, the 20th at 6:30 is my class for this month. So if you have not RSVP'd and you would like to come, we would love to have you. Just reach out to me and let me know that you would like to come. All the information for this class is on my Facebook page, Sponge and Stamp with Tina, in the events section. So you'll see the class and you can click on that and get all the information. Okay, so I think that is all the announcements So how did that go? I hope that went good because I was super excited. It took me a few hours because I had to make all those files and then export them into a PDF file so that I could put them on there. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing it. So I hope that it worked out for you guys. And then not only that, you can go back and look at it in the replay if you want. Let's see. I think that that's it. So are you guys ready to get to stamping? Because I am. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you guys, please don't forget to share this video, whether you're watching the replay on Facebook or YouTube. Please share because that really helps me get out there to share my love of paper crafting and sharing what I love so much, which is Stampin' Up and paper crafting. Okay, so let me get down here and change the camera angle. And there we go. All right, my screen's a little crooked. It's kind of hard to get it perfectly straight. So I hope that you guys will just bear with me. And I know that the lighting is not the greatest. My husband and I are working on that as well, trying to figure out which is the best solution on a budget. So again, here we go. Here's the project. You can see it better now. It's really cute. I have to give a shout out and credit to Cathryn Thiemann. I saw this on the demonstrator planning page. They've changed the name a couple of times, so I never can remember the name of it now. But it's a Facebook page. It's only for demonstrators. So it's another perk of being a demonstrator. And we put ideas and questions, and it's a really helpful page to have. But she did a box similar to this. Hers was Valentine's as well. And I kind of changed my scallop on the end than what she did. I'll put a link on here so that you guys can check her video out and see her original idea. So anyway, and this is it. Again, I just put some ink spots in here. I'll probably put some candy in here. And I will probably change the sentiment, or I'll do my Valentine box for a thank you gift for bringing a inviting somebody to my class tomorrow night. So that is really, really exciting. All right, so we're going to be using a few different things for this box. We're going to be using the Driving By Stampset. This is a celebration item for $50. So if you spend $50 before tax and shipping, you can choose this stamp set. I love this. I know this is a hit and miss with a lot of people. You either love it or you hate it. I love it. Mostly because of the punch buggy. I absolutely love them. But yeah, so we're going to be using this. I'm going to be using a sentiment from the Sweet Conversations. We're going to use Happy Valentine's Day. And we're going to be using a couple of die sets. So I'm going to be using my basic border dies. So this is what I use to put that edge on this box right here. And I used this. So I'm kind of debating if I want to do the zigzag or if I want to do the scallop or if I just want to keep it this little pretty one. I think I might just keep it that one. We'll decide when it's time. So we're going to be using those. And then we're also going to be using our Stitched So Sweetly. You guys know I love these. You're probably bored to death of me using them, but I absolutely love them. We're going to be using this smaller one right here for something. So you'll see. Put that away. So let's go ahead, and I need to keep these out. I've already blocked everything up so I can put those aside. Let's bring in our cardstock. Okay, so I've got my pieces here. I am using Sweet Talk Designer Series paper. I believe that's the name of it. I should have wrote it down because you've got Sweet Conversations, you've got Sweet Something Dies, and Sweet Talk paper, but it's all from the Sweet Talk Sweet which the suite now is on back order, but I believe you can still get the paper, the stamp set, the punch. You can still buy that in a bundle. I believe. I checked this morning. You cannot get the whole suite right now though. But anyway, so yeah, so we're using these. I don't want to get sidetracked in rabbit trail. So you need 2 3/4 by 2 inches of designer series paper. You need 3 of those, and then you need 2 2x2s. So we've got those. I've already cut those out for us. I have a strip for my sentiment. I guess this is probably about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bigger. A scrap for stamping, scrap for die cutting. I've already cut it out, so there we go. And then our main for our box is our cardstock. I chose Blushing Bride. I was going to do Real Red, but I'm kind of running out of my ribbon. So I didn't really have a ribbon that I thought would look good against the red box. So I chose to go with the Blushing Bride, and we'll use red ribbon. This is measured 10 3/4 by 8 1/2. So we are going to bring in a tool. I'm going to bring in my scoring tool. You can always use your paper trimmer to score, but I don't trust it for myself. You guys know me. I don't see straight, cut straight, fold straight, nothing. So I don't trust myself on that one. So I got my little notes here. I'm going to put on my glasses too because so I can see better. So we're going to score with the 10 3/4 inch at the top. We're going to score at 2 1/4, 4 1/2, 6 3/4, and 9. And then we're going to flip this, and the 8 1/2 inch side will be at the top, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch, 2 3/4, 5 3/4, and 8. So that's pretty simple so far, right? So you guys, I will have all this stuff up on my blog. Just give me some time to do it because I do have my class tomorrow that I have to prep for and get all ready for. And again, I don't know when the internet people are going to be here, but when they are, I'll lose my internet. So, so now what we're going to do is fold on all the score lines. I'm going to bring my bone folder over just to kind of give it a really nice fold for our box. Oh, thank you. So is it working okay? I hope so. I hope so. All right. So, oops. I don't want to get anything messed up. So this is, I could move a little faster. I think you guys know how to do this, right? You know, watch my time too. Okay, so there we go. So now we're like this. So you've got one side that is wider between the edge of the paper and the score line, and one side that is skinnier. So you're going to, this is going to be the top of your box, the skinnier side. The wider side is going to be the bottom of your box. So you're going to come in with some paper snips or scissors, and we're just going to cut right down the middle on the score line here to the second score line right here. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing to this side as well. So let me show you what the box is going to look like. So this is the template too. I'll have this up on my blog as well. So this is what it will look like when we're all done cutting it. So that will kind of give you a general idea of what we're doing. All right, so now I'm just going to cut off both tabs here, both squares. You want to cut both of these squares off. And then this one too. So you guys, if I mess up, you're going to have to just give me a little bit of a break because I just learned how to make this box yesterday. And matter of fact, this was the first one that I made. So hopefully this is going to go good. I am just going to trim up a little bit where this score line is. If I can get my scissors in there. Never can do this. Such weird angles. Okay. There we go. All right. And now what we're going to do, I need my template just so that I don't make a mistake. All right, so now I'm going to cut up here, up all the score lines on both sides, this side and then this side. So I'm going to cut up this score line, and then I'm actually going to cut this tab off at the score line, just like so. Then I'm going to notch this. And notch this side. I get so where I'm concentrating, I forget to look up at my comments. So if you guys comment and I don't answer you, that's why. It's because I forget to look up. Okay, then we're going to cut up here on this one, right up the score line to this first score line. We're going to leave this tab alone. Then this one, we're just going to cut this off right here. I'm shaking. Wow. Okay. It's because I haven't eaten and I've drinking a lot of coffee. All right. Then we're going to do the same thing that we did to this side to this side. So I'm going to cut up the score line again. Just like that. Go ahead and cut this one. Just like that. Then I am going to cut this tab off right here. And I'm going to notch it. I don't know how well this is going to cut out because I am really shaking a lot. All right. This tab here we're leaving alone. This one we're going to cut at the score line, the first little score line. Cut that right off. All right, so now there's our thing, our box, our thing, and it looks just like our template does. So there we go, just like so. All right, so we can move this out of the way. I may kind of trim this up a little bit, but I actually think it looks okay. All right, so I think we're good. Well, I might trim this right here just a little bit where you can see that score line a little bit. Just kind of clean that up a little bit. There we go. All right, so now this is going to be a little bit of the tricky part. Now, if you want, like Cathryn, she used her triple dual punch and rounded the corners off, which really gave it a much neater look. But I don't have a corner rounder punch, so we're not going to do that on our projects. So this is where you'd want to do that to your tabs. You would just stick it into your punch and round the corners. Okay, and we're also going to do our scallop top now too. So we're going to be bringing in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we're going to decide on which die we will. Hold on, you guys. Well, that was a fail. Okay, something's got to give. I got to figure out a better way for that. Well. All right, sorry about that. I got to figure out a better solution for that. Maybe I'll tape it on there. I'll like really tape it on there. Okay, so let's see. What was I doing? Oh, we need our Big Shot. Big Shot. Our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I think I'll probably always call it the Big Shot because I went, this is my 7th year. So I went 6 years calling it the Big Shot. And then Stampin' Up came with their own, which is amazing. But it's got a different name. So thanks, Chris. All right, so we have got our number 1, our number 2, a number 3. And then we're going to put our cardstock box down here. I have to stop and think. So this is all going to go in this way, so I want to cut it like that. Okay, so you're probably thinking this is not going to go all the way through, and no, it's not, and that's okay, because I think I am going to do this because I really do like this a lot. Let me take this down so I can see what I'm doing. And I've lost my little, here we go, here's one. I got my little washi tapes things, and I kind of reuse them, especially when I get a lot of the sticky off of them. Because if they're too sticky, the pressure going through the machine, sometimes the paper tears. So I like to take a lot of the sticky off by sticking it on my shirt a couple of times or whatever, something like that. It works. Okay, so I just want to try to make sure that this is even as I possibly can get it. So hopefully my eyeballs will not fail me on this one. All right, so now I'm going to put my number 3 plate on top of here. And let's see if we can get this to go through without, oh, I think it slid on me. How did that happen? Let's see. Maybe it lost some of its too much sticky. Let's see. I think that's going to be okay. We're going for it. If it's a little crooked, it's a little crooked, right? And I'm going to give this a little push to get that through there. Why won't that go through? What am I doing wrong? I do this all the time. All right, it messed up on me. I saw what I did. I didn't keep my, this is really long. So you have to make sure it's completely on your plate, and it wasn't. It was sticking out here, so it was hitting. My fault completely. I think I want another washi tape on there too. Let me get one. Don't you hate that? You do something a million times, and then all of a sudden one day, when you really need to make it work right, it doesn't. That's the story of my life. You guys have that happen? I'm sure you do. Okay, I think I got enough of the sticky off of here. Let me see here. I'm going to put this right there just to kind of hold that down. All right, this is going to go right here. All right, let's try this one more time. Yes, there we go. Haha, got it. And then you're just going to go through till you hear that click. Roll it like one more spin around, and then I'm going to roll it back through. And that, see how even the sticky, a lot of the sticky is gone. You just got to be careful. I want to try this tape that I've seen. I think I can get it from Amazon. That is supposed to be perfect for this kind of stuff. It's a white tape. I don't know the name of it. So anyway, so there we go. So there's the top of our box. Ooh, kind of scarred that up a little. It'll be all right because our bow is going to go on top of that, and it will be just fine. All right, so let's move this bad girl out of the way. All right, so now it is time for putting our box together. Oh, I bent my cardstock. Good thing that is, well, that was a fail. Good thing that we will not see that, right? Okay, so we're going to put adhesive on this piece and this piece. You can use your tear and tape if you'd like. I know, right? It only happens when you're live Everything else is flawless when you're not live. Almost all the time anyway. No, that's not true either. I make mistakes all the time. Just seems like I make more when I'm live. There's no rewind button. And I don't edit my videos. Main reason why I don't edit my videos is one is because I want it to be real. And then the other reason is because I don't know how. All right, so I'm taking the edge of this tab right here and I'm going to line it up to this score line right like so. Just like that. So can you guys see what I did? Just line that up to that. And then I'm going to make sure that that is good. That's another reason why I like liquid glue, because it gives me some major wiggle room time. Line that side up just like that. Fold these down. I'm going to stick my hand in here. Oh, glue. All right, I'm going to fix that real quick. I'm going to take my embossing buddy. Fix that. All right, so now this tab is going to go back this way, like so, and this one's going to go back like that. All right, so we're going to put some glue on this, some glue on this, just like so. And we're going to line it to the side and the bottom. You want to make sure that the bottom is lined up as well as the side here. Just like that. And then this side too, the bottom and the side. Just like so. All right, and I'm just going to stick that, take my bone folder. I'm just going to rub this down in there, make sure that's good, nice and adhered. Just like so. They're still a little sticky there. Okay. And then there's our box. Voila. Just like so. Okay. All right. Then what we're going to do is, at this point, if you, Cathryn punched holes right here and right here with her hole punch, and that's where she tied her ribbon in. I am not going to do that. I didn't do it with this box. I'm just going to take a glue dot and just put it on the front of the box. But it's really a great idea because you'll be sure that your bow doesn't fall off that way. Sometimes with glue dots, the bow will come off sometimes if you don't get it adhered really well. All right, so now we're going to do our designer series paper. So I'm going to try to figure out what, I think I'm going to put this on the top because most of that's going to be covered. And then we'll put this one here and this one on the back. Okay, so we're going to put some glue on this. My box is a little crooked too. Go figure. My first one was perfect. The second one, not so much. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to put this one right down here. I was going to use my little magnets to close this with, but I can't find them after we moved from my room, my craft room. I couldn't find, I've lost a lot of stuff, so can't find them. I don't know where they went to. So we'll have to use some Velcro. And I really needed the little tiny circles, but I couldn't find those in the store this week. So I am just going to use my larger ones and cut them in half like I did the other box. All right, so there we go. So that's that. So now it is time to put your Velcro on. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do that, but I'm going to show you how I do it. May not necessarily be the best or the easiest, but it's how I do it. So I've got these. I've already put their little match on there. Hooked both sides together because it's easier for me that way. And then I'm going to take off the backing to one side of it, like so. I'm going to figure out where I want it, which is probably right about there. Just like that. Push it down really good. Then I'm going to take this backing off. This way I don't have to try to figure out if I'm lining it up. I know it's already lined up. And then we're just going to fold this down. Make sure that everything is level the way we want it to be. Which just like that. There we go. And I'm going to push that in there. And we're going to let that sit until we can carefully open that up so that we can give that a better, push that down harder. And then there we go. All right, so there is our box. Now we need to decorate the top and put our bow on. So here's our ribbon. This ribbon is in low inventory. So if you guys like this ribbon, you want this ribbon, I suggest that you hurry up and get it before it goes into not orderable. This is the faux linen. It is really nice ribbon to work with. It's really pretty. Just gonna tie a pretty little bow, just like that. Trim my ends up. There we go. So there's our bow. It's all ready. And we are done with these. Did I put my die back in there? I did not. Okay, I'm going to have to make sure I look for that. Oh, here it is. I don't want to lose these pieces. Okay, so we got those. Those are done. Let's put that away. And then it's time for some stamping and some coloring. And, oh, wait a second. I forgot to put these on. Oh, we're not done. Oh, goodness gracious. So, and you also want to make sure that you do put them the right side up, because I have done that where I put it upside down. I know I'm not the only one. Carol, some problem here from moving? Are you talking about the internet connection, or are you talking about your move? Okay, here we go. I hope you're not having problems from your moving. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready for some stamping. And so we've already die cut. So all I did was take this, ran it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and then it gave us this little piece right here. And then here we're going to stamp our little car. So I'm going to use our little convertible, but I'm going to not use the balloons. I think for a birthday card it would be fantastic. And actually, had I thought about it, I probably could have done something red, but I just thought it was, you got the red car, you want red balloons or red and pink balloons. Oh, I got you now. Yeah. Well, I also had my daughter, Nikki, really helped me organize a lot of my closets when my dad was moving in. And she didn't exactly tell me where she put them all. And so, I mean, it looks fantastic. She did an amazing job. I'm just not sure where it all is. So one day when I have the time, I'll have to go through there and look and try to find it. All right. So I just took Memento ink because we're using our alcohol markers, our Stampin' Blends. So you want to use Memento ink. Stays on for water, Memento for alcohol. Okay, so we are going to be using Real Red, Light and Dark, Basic Black, Dark, and Light Smoky Slate, and Light Pool Party. Okay, those are the colors that we're going to be using. I have my color lifter here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, if it's going to work or not, because it kind of went dry on me. So I saw somewhere on YouTube that you could put alcohol in it and it would work. So we're going to try it if I need to. So I'm going to start with the tires and the rims and all of that, hubcaps. We're going to use Smoky Slate to color in the hubcap here and here, and the bumper, or I should say bumpers. And I think that's pretty much it for that. And then I'm going to use the dark basic black for the tires. Oh, I don't want the brush tip. I like my bullet tip because I can control it better, especially in these small little spaces. And I'm not going to color that circle piece in there because I'm going to leave that as if that is the white wall, especially since this is an older vehicle. I think it would be appropriate. That's my thoughts anyway. Okay. Even with my readers on, I'm still having problems seeing. This is kind of ridiculous. I really don't want to tell you guys what I think I did because I'm not sure what you'll think of me. But no, who am I kidding? I'm going to tell you guys. So I think I put my contacts in the wrong eyes. That's what I think I did, because they shouldn't be giving me this much problems. Okay, so afterwards, if I remember, I will go back there and switch them around and see if that helps. All right, so now I'm going to take my dark Real Red, and I'm just going to color down from the bottom and around the bumper, down this line. You know what? I need to put a piece of paper underneath here, just because it does bleed through sometimes. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to take that red line there, probably around the doors. I don't know. That might be an overkill. Up around here and down around here, up here, around the tire. And I think that that's pretty much it. Okay, now I'm going to take my light Real Red and just kind of color in here. Kind of blend that dark in. An artist, I am not, but I really love these blends because they kind of help you look like you're an artist. I'm going to add a little bit more dark in here just to kind of make this pop a little more. Probably don't need to, but I'm going to. I think I might put a little bit around this windshield here too, just like so. Can you guys see that? Doesn't really look like it's showing up. I'll bring it up a little closer so you guys can kind of see it. Okay. Let me bring that up. I'll bring it up as soon as we finish it. So I'm using the light pool party for the window, and ooh, hey, let's try this. I kind of got on our headlight here. Well, it doesn't work quite as well, but hey, until I can get another one in, that worked just fine. And then we're going to put our pool party right there. All right. Let me bring that up so you guys can kind of see. Oh, it looks a little like Poppy Parade and not real red on the screen. Can you see the darker and the lighter in that? I hope you can. Get it a little closer. So I think that that's really pretty, and I'm happy with that. So now we're going to do some fussy cutting, and because of the magic of TV, I've already done it. Okay, so we are going to put this guy, this car, onto our Stitch So Sweetly dies cutout that we cut out. We're going to put that just like that. This part here, you guys, I didn't think all the way through. So you guys are going to be winging this with me. All right, let's see. Where are my little dimensionals? We're going to pop this car up. Well, these aren't the little dimensionals, but they're the regular ones. Pop this up just like that. It needs something. I don't know what. Maybe we'll take a little smoky slate and kind of just give a little bit of a shadow underneath it, maybe. Never really good at that, but we're going to try. I think I'm going to come in here with this. Sometimes that does that. It's stuck. I saw where that happened to somebody with their Stampin' Right marker because they dropped it. And this, I couldn't tell you how many times my stuff has been dropped. Okay, so this does not work that great for this, but for little spots that you want to try to remove, a little alcohol in there works great. But anyway, so that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's all right. All right, so then we're going to pop that up on here, I think. I think that's done. We're going to add something more to it because I think it just needs a little something. Maybe we'll add some Wink of Stella to the hubcaps, to the bumpers, to the headlights, and to the window. There we go. Can you guys kind of see the sheen in that? So that's going to go on top of that. We are going to put our sentiment, and we are going to put our bow, which will dress it up, and we'll probably even maybe put some bling bling on it. Okay, so I've got our sentiment, Happy Valentine's Day, and my real red ink. Hope I can stamp this straight. I think I got to take a drink of water. Now, hold on 1 second, you guys. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to take my scissors, kind of cut this. I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I don't know if I want to put it right here, down here. You guys tell me what you think. I don't want to cover the whole paper on the top though, all of it. So maybe maybe I will, the camera cord is not very long, so I don't have room to like put it up out of the way. It's not in view, but it's right there. And if I hit that, it pulls my camera right down. Okay. I think I might just put that right there. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to flag both sides. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't like using these scissors though for doing this, but I like using my littler ones. But we're going to just go with it. And that's why, because I just went way too high. But it's all right. All right, so then we are going to, maybe I could put it, no, I think I like it down here. Up here or down here? You guys tell me. Hey, Megan. Here or here? So hopefully it won't take too long. I don't think I'm going to pop it up. I think we're just going to glue that down. Meanwhile, while we're waiting on you guys, let me see. You know what? I'm going to fill this up too. I am going to go ahead and put some ink spots in here. Bermuda Bay and soft suede. And then I'm going to throw some Hershey Kisses in here. This is going to be my thank you gift for, yeah, let's put them all in there. And she'll think she just has all Hershey Kisses, but there's actually some ink spots down in there. This will be my thank you gift. Okay, so did you guys decide? Bottom, bottom, down, down. Okay, great. That's where it's going to go. Okay, so I'm going to take some glue dots here and get this right on here like so. We're going to put that right like that. I am going to push that down on there. There we go. Now let's get our car on there, bling it up, and then we'll be done. I think I'm going to put it right there. I need to put it closer so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, yay. There we go. Now our sentiment, we're going to put some glue on that. Right across here like so. Put that right here and here. Just like that. And then I'm going to use some new ones, but they are on back order right now, so not orderable, but they will become orderable again, and they are beautiful. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and put them on there. I am going to use, let's see. Actually, I almost don't think it needs a whole lot more. Just a little bit. So let's put one there. Let's put a big one here and another little one like right there. All right, so what do you guys think? I don't like that right there, so let's see if I can get that up. Well, we got the glue on that, and I lost that one. I'll have to, little trick, if that happens, you can always take your liquid glue. This is another reason why I love this glue. Make you a little dot. You'll have to let that dry. When it dries, it'll act like a glue dot, basically. All right, so where should I put that? There. Ooh, got a piece of hair on there. There. How about there? That's good, right there. Okay, So let me put this aside. And what did I do with that? I don't want to lose that little, I already did. My little rhinestone. Well, it's not important. I was just hoping to save it. All right, so there we go. That's that. There we go. We've got this little cute little box right here. I didn't get that on there. There we go. And then we have this little box right here, which this side wants to keep poking out on me. So there we go. What do you guys think? I hope you really like this project. Again, I was inspired by Cathryn Theman, I think is how you spell her name. But anyway, like I said, I'll put a link to the video where she originally did the box, and you can see her way of doing it too. And so it's a super cute box, and I had to share it with you guys. I had to give it a try. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that you give it a try as well. And you guys have a blessed rest of the day and rest of the week. Thank you so much for coming on here and spending your lunchtime with me. I am so very grateful for that. Oh, glasses off. So I am so very grateful that you guys jumped on here with me today at lunchtime, and I am grateful for those who are watching the recording and the replay as well. Remember, I will put all the links to everything that I talked about in the beginning of the video, and also all the measurements, full description of this video and the project will be on my blog. Give me a day or two, depending on how things go with the internet people. And I have my class on Thursday that I have to prep for. So again, thank you so much, and thank you, Lord, that the internet people did not come during our live, and hopefully there wasn't a whole lot of glitches. My dad is out running an errand. My son has night shift, so he's sound asleep. So there was nobody on the internet. So hopefully it was a lot smoother today. Again, thank you so much. Again, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Doodly-doo.